unlock your world one word at a time, because language isn't just about learning, it's about living. Let's get started. Wonderful listeners, welcome to the Languages Pedagogy Podcast, your space to explore the transformative power of language. I'm so excited to have you with me today because we're diving into something truly special: how language can foster deep, meaningful friendships across culture. Let me ask you something. Have you ever met someone who spoke a different language, and despite the differences, you felt a spark of connection? That indescribable feeling of understanding each other even when words sometimes failed? Today, we'll explore how that spark can grow into something life-changing. We'll uncover how language is not just a tool for communication, but a pathway to empathy, respect, and belonging. We'll hear inspiring stories of people who've used language to build friendship across continents. Dig into the science of why language connects us so powerfully, and share actionable tips to help you start or deepen your journey of cross-cultural communication. Let's get started.
Audio Jungle.
Language is so much more than words. It carries culture, history, and identity. When we speak someone's language, even just a little, we're telling them, I see you. I value your story. I want to connect with you on your terms. One of the most beautiful things about language is how it opens hearts. I once spoke to a student, Jorge, who moved from Colombia to Sweden. When he first arrived, he barely spoke Swedish. He told me about his first day at work, where he greeted his colleagues with a simple "Hej, hur mag du?" which means, "Hi, how are you?" He laughed as he told me how awkward it felt. Because after all, above all, the pronunciation was not even good. It was just like mine right now. But his colleagues were so encouraging. They smiled, corrected his pronunciation gently, and even taught him a few slang phrases. From that day on, he said, I knew they saw me as more than just the guy who didn't speak Swedish. I was someone worth knowing. And my student Jorge's experience shows that even the smallest effort in language can break down walls and create space for trust and friendship to grow. Now, let's hear some stories of how language has transformed lives and built bridges. Let me start with this story about May and Anna. May, a university student from China, met Anna, an exchange student from Germany. What a difference in languages, right? During a language club meeting. May was shy about her English while Anna had just started learning Mandarin. Their first conversation was full of pauses and nervous laughs. May taught Anna how to say ni hao, which is hello. May taught Anna how to say ni hao, which is hello, while Anna taught May how to say guten Morgen, which is good morning. And over time, their friendship blossomed. They started meeting every week to help each other practice. But their conversations soon went beyond language. May shares stories about growing up in Beijing, and Anna introduced May to German Christmas traditions. May later said, Anna didn't just teach me German words. She taught me about her world. This is a beautiful story shared by my students. It was amazing, actually. I'm really lucky to have met them both and knowing that They are doing great and they were helping each other. In my next story, Hamid, an Egyptian tour guide, met Carlos, a backpacker from Spain. During a Nile cruise, Carlos tried to thank Hamid in Arabic, saying, Shukran Jazilan. I think it's well pronounced, I don't know. But his pronunciation was off. Hamid laughed, not at him, but with him, and spent the next hour teaching Carlos some common phrases. The two kept in touch after the trip, exchanging messages in both Arabic and Spanish. Hamid said, learning from Carlos made me feel proud of my culture, and hearing him teach me Spanish was like opening a door to a whole new world. These stories remind us of one thing. Language doesn't have to be perfect to be powerful. It's the effort, the curiosity, and the shared experience that matter most. Now, let's shift gears a bit and talk about the science behind why language builds such strong bonds. Did you know that when we speak to someone in their language, even imperfectly, it activates the brain's reward centers? Researchers call this the empathy effect. It's as if our brain says, this person is trying to understand me. That feels good. This is why speaking someone's native language, even just a few words, can create an immediate sense of trust. It shows vulnerability, effort, and respect, all of which are essential for building strong relationships. Moreover, bilingualism itself rewires the brain to be more empathetic. When you learn a new language, you're also learning to see the world through a different lens. This ability to shift perspective makes us better at understanding and relating to others. And now that we've explored the why, let's talk about the how. How can you use language to build your own cross-cultural friendships? First, start small and be brave. Don't wait until you're fluent to start connecting. A simple hello, thank you, or even a smile paired with an effort to speak goes a long way. Second, learn together. Join a language exchange program or find a partner who wants to learn your language while teaching you theirs. This creates a mutual bond where both of you are vulnerable and open. Third, be curious. Ask questions about their culture. What do certain words mean, or what traditions are tied to their language? Showing genuine interest deepens respect and connection. Fourth, celebrate mistakes. Embrace the awkward moments. They are not barriers, they're opportunities to laugh, learn, and grow closer. At its heart, using language to foster cross-cultural friendship is about creating a more connected, empathetic world. Each friendship you build becomes a ripple in a larger wave of understanding. Imagine a world where we all took the time to learn even a little of each other's languages, where curiosity replaced judgment, and where our differences became sources of celebration instead of division. That's the world we create when we use language as a tool for connection. And well, before we head into the following part, I really hope you enjoyed this episode, as I did. I just want to remind you that new episodes drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So make sure to tune in weekly for your dose of thought-provoking conversation. Don't forget that you can actually find our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. You can also pay a visit to our website, MikeEnglishOnline.com, where you will find a lot of materials for your daily learning or for your teaching. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and follow us for more. And as we close this episode, I want to leave you with a challenge. This week, learn one phrase in a language that's new to you. Use it in a conversation, whether with a friend, a colleague, or even a stranger. Watch what happens when you make the effort to connect. And thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope you feel inspired to go out and use language to open doors, build bridges, and create friendships that enrich your life and the lives of others. Until next time, keep learning, keep connecting, and keep celebrating the beauty of language.